The defense got thrashed.
It was like, oh, I wasn't defense coordinator at the time, sir.
You might as well tell me in the middle room.
For what?
Everybody bust.
For what? When was time middle
But you're a rookie coach.
I'm not a rookie coach. I'm not the head coach. I'm not the head coach. I'm not a rookie coach. None of my teams really was bad. One of my teams, one of the players that I coach is in college right now. He won a 10.6 in track.
He ain't coaching like that. You coach him, but he ain't coaching.
Who trained him? Who trained him?
Me.
Yeah, right. You ain't been on the field since the field been on the field.
We got regular shit.
What are you worried about practice?
Yeah.
10 and 6.
That's it.
The Raiders, right now. I gotta say so in that.
Same game.
My boys right there. We won 1-1.
1-9. The overly football team.
My team.
That's trash, bro.
Yeah, well, you gotta. No, it's not even that. We had a bunch of 12-year-olds that first time playing.
What's up, people? We love New Year.
That's how we do. You know, we just have conversation. You know what I mean? Oh, you know this wasn't going on there? Man, welcome back, man. New Year's, your boy Frankie B right here. Got a special guest.
Got a rookie coach and
Special guest. I don't know if he's special guest no more.
He's Roger's back. Roger's back. Reoccurring one of your fan favorites. One of my boys. You know, my brother and my feeling, my backup to my main guy, my main co-host. So you're recurring.
I didn't want to say, you know how Kendrick Perkins pop up on certain
That's me, man. That's me. What's the dude? Yeah, it is Kendrick Perkins.
Just pop up and start talking.
Or the dude off Joe Cloud or whatever his name is, for a white man.
Alright, yeah. I know what
You can kill the show. You can kill the show.
For college
football. You just coming on there and killing.
Antoine Walker with
Antoine Walker with his face.
Terrible tape.
Hey, man.
I don't know.
There's certain players that you need not to talk to today.
Well, hey, sorry. Welcome back to the CUTT N UP Podcast. New year, brand new year, new heights, new levels. Shout out to OC. You know, we in the building. Hopefully more to come. Definitely well, for me it was a relaxing year. New year. Got aspirations, like I said. If you haven't been checking out the workout videos, it's real. Boy, I don't know. Frankie B trying to slim down.
You try to say trying.
He trying to slim
You
down.
see wrinkles in his hoodie and the person was straight. You what?
But he's still pregnant a little bit.
It is what it is, man. That's what happens when your wife. That's what happens.
Stop blaming
Your
her.
wife is 8 months pregnant right now.
It is not.
Hey, man.
What does that got to do with you?
A lot.
Thank you.
Honestly, I'm shooting. We all got goals. The goal for everybody is.
Hold up, your wife would just had a baby 2 years ago. Why?
2 years ago. That's a long time. At this point,
My wife had
multiplication at this point.
My wife had a baby last year. You know how to have another baby this year.
They get that money over there.
I can't claim that. You know what I mean? You gotta wait till next year for this one. You know, I might try backtrack a little bit, but
right now you sound like you know what? He sound like
Jackson 20 out here. Jackson 20.
hey, I'm at 5.
Jackson 20 out here, man.
I can't believe you try to use wifey as a scapegoat.
No, man. That honestly, I'm gonna keep it real though. Them days over for her.
I know, we know.
I mean, I got comfortable. That's all it was.
We know.
You know what I mean? I got comfortable, but now it's like, you know, look at that.
Looking good.
You know what I mean? So
gotta progress.
I came from, since we talked about the last year, you know what I mean? I came from 285 down to 254. You know what I mean? You ain't saying nothing.
Progression.
And that's
67.
That's without going to the gym.
It's 267.
And that's without going to the gym. Talk about.
Oh man, the devil on your right.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Or it's like that Instagram thing where the girl's walking up the steps to a new year.
Yeah.
She leaves all the baggage. Stop lying.
Yeah.
Stop lying, man.
Because on the escalator on the other side, it's coming right back.
It's coming right back. But in the comments, drop your goals, what you want to achieve in Jordan here.
But just to break the ice, I just seen it because of this, some of the football highlights and the Ravens relinquishing another lead. Would you rather be the quarterback that throws the game-ending pick or be... No. Yeah, I said the quarterback. I thought I wanted to say cornerback. But yeah, quarterback that throws the game-losing pick or the DB that gets caught or burnt for the game win.
I'd rather be the
quarterback.
I'd rather be the corner that gets beat because the quarterback, it's more pressure. It's more, you're the leader. You're always going to live. I mean, you have to have a quick memory, but everybody's going to talk about it. You do the pick, boom, you do an interception. You do the interception. What are you doing, fans? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You didn't see that open, you didn't see the defender right there. So I'd rather be the corner that gets beat because cornerback is probably the hardest position to play.
I'd rather be the quarterback because I can blame it on my wide receiver. I can blame it on that defender that was push me and push my arm a certain way. I could blame it on the fact that
you got pushed up. Hey,
I'm just breaking out every scenario. As a corner, this is you and that man.
Yeah, but quarterback, I'm saying full protection pocket. Well, you could be under pressure. I don't know. It's different scenario, but
the safety.
You can't blame.
Well, you
can't blame the wide receiver like Tyler because those last 3 throws before he threw the final pick.
Well, me looking at that play, since we're going to talk about it, if he would have floated the ball over instead of trying to throw the bullet,
segment of the show.
Instead of him throwing that bullet back across his body, DeMarcus Robinson had a window that he was going past both of them. If he would just floated and let him over, it would have been a catch. But he tried to throw a bullet in there, and and they got picked. Yeah. That's what happened. Like but at the same time, in the heat of the moment, and right there in the game, you ain't even thinking of that. You just thinking, all right, I see that little window, let me get it there. But on the other side, not that. And you don't have that arm to do that window. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're not Aaron Rodgers. You can't. Yeah, you can't throw it in that window. But at the same time, to get back to your question, we got Brandon Stevens over there. Mm-hmm. Same person. That's why I said Anthony Avery. And you doing a nay-nay in the zone like you just did something.
I got it in my schedule.
And you was getting burnt up the whole game.
So you'd rather be the corner?
I'd rather be the corner, to be honest. They got beat it. Because the quarterback, you're going to get blamed. I mean, it sucks to be a corner, but you're going to get blamed for the...
But as a corner, they're not going to stop showing that highlight.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Like they still show Odell burning Brandon Collins to this day.
It depends on the level of corner too, though. That's the hardest position to play is cornerback. You don't know where the ball is.
The reason that's another because they are the 2 hardest positions.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right.
So I like how you play though. I like how you play.
Yeah. Are they?
Absolutely.
Why do you say that? Why
because the quarterback has to touch the ball.
And has to know all 22.
Yeah, has to know the formations, get people in ready, keep the time, and then deliver.
Well, to me, left and right tackles don't get enough respect.
I agree with that, but quarterback and corner.
They don't. On offense, left and right tackles don't get enough respect because you got to think about that one person that you got over here, that defensive end that's even going to go outside. So you got to do that wide step to go outside, and then still got to worry about if this person here is going to do a stunt on my guard, so I got to push him and still keep this person while protecting the person that you talking about to throw this touchdown.
but you're trying to protect me, and I got to worry about all 5 of y'all just in case y'all let us.
I can just let you go.
I still got to worry. You got to worry about 1-on-1. I got to worry about 5.
And I got to worry about.
And I got to worry about the time.
And the time, the defense.
And I got to make sure I deliver on it. Yeah.
The crowd.
Absolutely.
And one of the other most,
it's they're pivotal, but in their own aspect, they're quintessential. But
and another position on defense that nobody talks about that's a hard position to play is linebacker.
Yeah, of course.
You got to read the play. If it's a pass or a run, you got to either stick a tight end that, 9 times out of 10 nowadays is like a wide receiver. Then you got to stick the running back coming out the backfield. And at the same time, if you're playing against Lamar, you got to spy on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're underrated, but they're not more. Those two are the top.
Yeah, cornerback.
Everything else falls on.
You gotta be a dog to play corner. You gotta be a dog.
You used to play safety, but it's still. I know you had to cover tight ends every once in a while.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
But see, safety is another position because you got to either play tight end or that fast slot receiver. You know what I mean? You got that one slot receiver that just.
But DB is just sprints all day.
Hey, you got one job.
You gotta come up and make a tackle too.
You got rub routes, stack routes, and you gotta run. And you gotta run backwards, at least backwards as fast as you can, forwards for at least 20 yards.
A kicker is pressure.
Nah, it's quarterback because of you gotta think of your safety.
I feel what you're saying.
Gotta maneuver around, keep the time clock, keep a mental clock of when to release the ball. Pressure.
You gotta know how to.
You gotta be evasive.
You gotta know how to feel with somebody right there.
And you gotta drop that dime at the end of the day, or else they're gonna criticize you. So I'm gonna go with quarterback too. I'm gonna break the tiebreaker. I'm gonna go. I'd rather be the quarterback because, like, getting mossed or burnt is like getting posterized in basketball.
Yeah, but
like that's going to last forever. Like,
you say it's not going nowhere, but you have to have. I mean, it's just like quarterback, but you have to have it's gonna come with a territory. Like playing corner, that's gonna happen. I don't care.
But this is why I say that, right?
Quarterback is like you throw the game. Losing interception, that's crushing. That is crushing. Because in your head, you knew what it was, and then at the same time, you're gonna blame in my head, I thought it was open. I thought everything's happening so fast.
Yeah.
You probably ran that play in practice, and then obviously the defense, they just playing defense. They don't know. Like I said, they don't know what is happening on the offense. The offense knows what's happening. A defense, you're reacting to the play. Offense, you're responding.
But at the same time.
But it's a game winner. Like
it's still the game winner, and at the same time, all right, the quarterback throw that interception, right?
So also Stephon Diggs when he was with the Vikings when he caught the Minnesota Miracle.
And you see how they keep playing that over and over.
Who was the corner?
Oh, the dude that's not in the league no more for the Saints. Yeah.
Who was the corner?
See
how you had to pause right there?
Yeah.
But you know who the quarterback is, the dude. So it's it's gonna live, but it's
no. But we know the receiver more than the quarterback.
But I'm saying
no. He said the corner.
No. I know, but he said, but you remember the quarterback that threw it. No, but you know the receiver more than that quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about the corner.
That's why I would rather play quarterback because. They're going to keep showing that play. They're going to keep showing that play. If it's a great play, you will never be forgotten.
But like you said, I like that twist because he wasn't a real prominent corner, but I know he wasn't in the league long after that.
We're talking about a superstar player. We just
exactly.
Anybody that can happen to anybody.
At the same time, quarterbacks. It don't matter. You know quarterback, so it's not like you want to say, "Oh, I don't remember that quarterback." You know quarterbacks in the league.
If you throw an interception to lose the game, you're gonna think about it 10 times harder. Especially you're the leader of the team.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it, but I ain't gotta worry about it being on the rail over and over after 3 days. They're not talking about me throwing that interception.
Because it's Russell Wilson.
Yeah, it's the same.
What's the hell? Horrible? He ain't even throwing interception the whole year.
No, Super Bowl.
That was a dumb play.
But we remember it.
Why do we remember it?
I remember
because they should have had it
because of beast mode. We remember it because why are we not giving the ball to Marshawn Lynch?
But we remember
that's the main reason.
I do remember. But the pick is more like.
And we remember who caught it.
Is Malcolm Butler still in the league?
No, but he's still a good player.
Is he still with Tennessee?
I don't
know.
I don't think
He could be.
So the person that caught the pick, is he still relevant? Because he caught the pick.
Changing the subject.
Well, that was what 9 years ago, 10 years. I don't know, 10, whatever.
That was a long time ago. I was still pooping.
Yeah, that was like 10. But hey, I still remember. Like I said, we remember. I remember Pat Mahomes. Well, it wasn't game losing, but he didn't throw. Your boy didn't throw a touchdown. He threw three picks in the Super Bowl though last year or 2 years ago. Yeah. I would rather be the quarterback.
Speaking of catches. Did y'all watch the Michigan and TCU game?
Great segue, college football time.
How you feel about that? Was that to me? I think that
Michigan
I think it was a touchdown.
It was a touchdown. There's too much officiating to officiate.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Officials, the officials are more like they want to. Not saying they want to be known like the players. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, you sign up for this. I get it. It's tough to be an official. I'm not. It's very tough. That's why if you look at the referee pool, the pool is very low. Nobody wants to do it. Another topic for another day. Mm-hmm. But I think they're over officiating games a lot of times when it's full speed sports. Like, it's full speed. You cannot simulate a lot of stuff and decelerate a lot of stuff. So if it looks from your eye, it looks like a touchdown. 9 out of 10 times it was a touchdown.
Right, I mean, the ball bounced off his arm, his knee hit, and then he caught the ball in the end zone, and they put him down at the 1.
Yeah, it's a touchdown.
Like,
and they fumbled the next
play. That's just crazy. Did you see it?
No, but I guess replay said it was a touchdown. So we'll say it was good.
No, they said no. They called it
on the 1 yard line. What do you think about
talking?
All I know before. Well, go ahead. About what?
I was about to say, what do you think of it? Is it an upset that TCU beat Michigan?
No.
Or explain why not?
Because Michigan chokes every year. You expect for them to lose. TCU been playing great the whole season. There's one of them sleeper teams. I got TCU beating Georgia.
Talk about it. How
do you expect Michigan to choke?
Because they do it every year. When they get to the big part of their season, get to the big games, the games that really count. Their playoff, their championship was beating Ohio State.
I didn't get that. If they had that starting running back, if they didn't lose him before this game.
St. Francis product.
Yeah. That's it. I had aspirations. I think that changed after they demolished Ohio State in the Big Ten.
Yeah, but see, I wanted a rematch of Michigan and Ohio State in the championship.
Nah, that was nasty.
Only because I like watching Marvin Harrison Jr.
Who is going to be a monster.
Please Google him if you don't know who that is.
That man is a problem.
That was targeted.
That young man is a
I know that's where you're going. I know that's where you're going.
Now, I did see that play. Yeah, they had
There's no way that's not targeted.
Yeah.
There's no way that's not. Like, you see him, he can't catch that. He's not going to catch that. Well, that's Marvin. He might could have caught it, but at the same time, like,
I'm shooting. It's targeting, but I'm like
nowadays.
Devil's advocate. Like I said in the last previous segue, it's hard for players to stop full speed sometimes.
But you should have never went after that.
I understand, but sometimes you gotta play bully ball to send a message. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's a contact sport that any play, whether you have 5 touchdowns, the next play you can break your ankle and you're gone for the year.
I understand, but rattle them. Don't leave with the helmet.
Come on,
don't leave with the helmet.
That could be almost the same thing as
I don't play on Michigan. That last play,
I want to say Derwin James from last week, but but it's like
you can.
It's
that was thrown in.
That's for speed. Like, what do you want? Especially free safety, strong safety. Yes. What do you want them to do? You cannot. If anybody that's ever played, my son plays free safety. We know this for. He hits it for speed. You cannot teach kids to.
How old is your son?
7 years old. You cannot teach people to.
Absolutely.
Stiffen their body up in mid-air. You're going to get physically hurt. You're going to get physically hurt.
Absolutely. I agree with that. But you've seen the lowering.
But we're going off of replay. You're not going off of full speed.
But human anatomy. Game speed.
No. I know what you're talking about.
I understand that.
No,
but what I'm saying is, was it necessary?
Most of the stuff in football is not necessary.
No, and that play, Marvin Harrison Jr. was not catching that ball.
Send a message, man. I said it was a bad hit, but at the same time, send a message, man. He probably the defense got frustrated, or defensive player got frustrated.
So to jump back to the TCU game, right? That interception, the last interception that the quarterback threw.
Yeah.
And the defender was straight down, helmet at the quarterback.
Now we're about to, it's patty cake now. 1 minute you can hit the quarterback fast, next minute you can't.
But they didn't call the target.
You cannot stop players in full speed 80% of the time. Right. Going back to the officials want to be the players now, and the players just want to play. Officials, if you want to play, you had your chance, most of you. You didn't make it. Now you're officiating. Not rude.
We made it.
I'm talking about the player.
I would have made that play differently since you ain't made because I'm the way I was going to make it. I saw that play because you was wrong.
Players keep continuing to play, man.
I'm just
saying. Keep continuing to play, man. But segue.
Speaking of it.
No, go ahead.
What do you think about
what?
A man Tate getting hit with another domestic violence? Talk about that. About them hits.
Well,
protect all women. Protect all men. Protect yourself. Oh my goodness.
Protect yourself. Protect yourself at all times.
You gotta do the 5-second rule. Sometimes heat of the moment. Fellas,
stop messing up the bag, man.
Fellas, we all been in heated situations with your girl. I don't want to get canceled for this early in the Jordan year, but you gotta walk away. I know it's hard. We're not cursing on this podcast. She's calling you all kind of names. She's getting in your face.
And we know
how to breathe.
We know the toxicity it's part of who you are.
It's hard.
They the more fun ones anyway.
Let's keep it real. It's West Baltimore.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
But this was in Florida.
No, the person.
Baltimore.
Oh yeah.
But like, to be honest though, she came right out and said he wasn't really,
Yeah.
Any of, like I was telling somebody, every other domestic violence case that he was basically in.
Allegedly.
They showed the other person really that was getting hit. Mm-hmm. They did not show no photo of her being hit, being harmed, or being anything. All these camera phones and stuff and people out here, they're going to show something.
Record every situation that you're in. Mm-hmm. Save yourself the trouble.
Plus, get a better goon squad. I'm gonna need some of these guys to start taking these charges.
I'm gonna ask you.
I'm gonna need somebody to take it.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
Officials want to be the players.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
God.
Was that a way to get away from this fight to prepare for Ron
Gus? I ain't gonna speak on his name because Tank, I don't want you to bust me if you see me in the streets.
I'm just asking a simple question.
I don't know. I'm gonna shoot him some bail. He's just probably not in it like he used to be. The money he getting money. The money. It's not really a premiere. You got Jake Paul's taking over boxing.
I was about to say he just starting to get to the money because he's promoting.
No, what I'm saying is, so he wouldn't have to fight this fight on the 7th.
Oh, January 7th.
Nah,
right.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. We don't got to worry about that fight, and I'm just gonna prepare for Ryan Garcia. I'm not worried about this fight. So the way to get away from that fight is, look, hey, listen, we going fuss. We going.
One of us is leaving. Probably me.
Well,
for the camera. One of us is probably
one of my disclosed sources. He's a promoter.
And this is all allegedly.
Yeah, all allegedly. One of my disclosed sources, who's a promoter.
They love you, man.
Oh yeah.
You see me in the street.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
I want no
disclaimer.
Smoke.
This is disclaimer right
no
here.
Smoke, man.
Yeah. We love you. Yeah. But he told me that this fight might be a little bit more challenging because we know styles make fights.
Exactly.
And
the style.
Cite your sources, man.
Huh?
Cite your sources, man.
Can't do that.
Like I say, he's promoted though. He's a Baltimore boxing promoter. And he just told me.
Watch your circle.
He just told me that like this guy his. All right, so one, he's got nothing to lose.
They're the ones.
Yeah, that's what
they the ones.
Like I said, because of his style, is a little bit unorthodox to the style Tanks used to fighting.
Going to fight looking like Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, absolutely. To me, be honest, preliminarily, even though Ryan's fast, I think Tank's gonna wash.
Yes.
I think Tank's gonna wash Ryan. 6 rounds at the most.
I like the number 5.
Commissary might wash him first, though. Disclaimer.
Come on, guys. No. You sitting on that.
I was sitting on that, man. I was sitting on that, man. For real, man. But now we pray everything is well. Get your headed back into the game.
Yeah, man.
And disclaimer, let's just have all peace. Women, men, unity.
People don't believe. Don't fall for the setup.
Just saying.
It's a nice facade.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man. Bring it how you want to bring it.
You know?
Watch the setup. What you think about Tory Lanez today?
Oh, we're going like that. We're going like that. We're not to a different vibe. Please.
I said all that.
Honestly.
If the glove don't fit. Oh man. We'll start going up. Oh no, we'll come back to that. Don't believe. That was good. That was a good PC piece though. That was a good a good cover up story.
Peace and blessings.
But let's go to divert to real quick. This is my last one. Unless y'all got anything. Our boy Ed Reed. He's doing the Dion thing. He's going to the HBCU. Hopefully, build up a program. Yeah. And Ed,
you wasn't here for that.
I wasn't. Now I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted to be. I thought he was going to come.
I'm ready for this.
So was you in agreement or you wasn't?
Let him.
Oh yeah.
Talk about it.
I started. So Ed, prominent Hall of Famer. We all know, arguably the greatest safety. So he's similar to Dion in that aspect, but he just doesn't have the personality. That's what I'm worried about. He don't have that prime personality. So what you guys think? Because I think I say probably 3 years before Ed gets a winning record.
Well, my whole thing is,
and he's going to be coaching Bethune-Cookman. If people don't know, and the MEAC, yeah.
My thing is about that is, are they going to try to compare him to Dion? Meaning, did Dion make it harder for these NFL greats to come in to be coaches at these smaller schools. Because now, all right, we got Ed Reed, greatest safety. Dion was the greatest corner. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think it's going to be pressure in the sense of, because the Dion thing is a little different because like it's his personality and the social media aspect of it. Mm-hmm. Ed Reed, I don't know he's more of a private person. Not saying that, I mean, it could change, but from his prior history, he's more of a private person. He's more of a old school mentality where he doesn't really want to shine. Not saying that Dion does, but it is prime time.
That's prime.
It comes with that, and he knows that. I think Ed Reed is doing what a lot of coaches you got to do, but I guess ride it out, and then when you get your opportunity, you're out. And that's unfortunate for the college itself. It's unfortunate for the college because we all have that facade of this person's going to be here for us, but we all know it's a business. If they get a winning record, he's out of there after maybe 2 winning seasons, because you got to now be consecutive with your thing. He's out of there, and then the program suffers.
So is that the coach's fault?
It's not the coach's fault, but...
Did the coach come in and do what he said he was going to do?
Probably.
Turn the football team around?
Turn it around.
Do what he was supposed to do for the team, right?
For the team.
Did I get hired as a football coach or an administrator for your school?
Technically both.
No. What's my title?
Your title is that, but...
Head football coach, right?
It's that football coach, but you are... Depending on who you are in the program that you are, you know it comes with a lot of eyes.
Did I not bring you a lot of stuff?
You get paid more than a lot of state employees.
Did I not get half my salary back?
Allegedly. We need documentation of that. It all sounds good on camera. Nobody's giving up their salary.
It's prime.
Nobody's giving up their salary.
If you want to look at it and talk about salary, it is. If you want to talk about salary, my man is getting paid $49 million now for Colorado. He was getting paid what, 1.5? What was
he didn't do it for the money.
Are you talking about overall? You talking about overall? Nah, the Colorado, he get? I think it's like.
It was 49.
But hopefully, he does this.
No, it was like 29, like because it's 5 years.
I don't think he should be compared to Brian.
So I'm gonna poke at this bear right here.
Poke, I'm ready.
I know. We looking at the time and everything, but
go ahead. I don't know.
You don't like the move from Jackson to Colorado.
I like it professionally. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't like it for the mixed messaging.
What mixed messaging?
That was last year's news, but now he's...
It don't matter. That was only 2 days ago. That was only 3 days ago.
I mean, just the simple fact of you're selling a facade, which we do in the community all the time. We sell a facade. You're supposed to put these players in a position. You're supposed to put the university in a position. But you got to realize once you leave, it's not your responsibility. It's not. But once you leave... you're doing what another race would do. Come, make it hot for a little bit, and then bounce. But your whole message was, prior to getting the job, was, I'm not going to do what these other programs do, or these other big people do. But I turned around and did the same thing. Yes, there was probably stuff I wasn't at Jackson State, so I wasn't there. But at the same time, you were so... I'm not going to do this HBCU. I want HBCUs to be the same as Power 5s. In order for that to actually necessarily happen, there's a lot of factors, but you need somebody that's going to stay with the tide no matter what is happening. And a person like Dion could have did that, what he promised to do. But of course, once you get the job, we all look good at the interview, and then we show our true character after we get the job.
Well, I will say this, right? Like he said, all right, he got the football team up to where they're supposed to be at.
What is that? Up to what?
Better than what they ever was doing.
Well, up to what though?
Up to par, as far as like what he said he was going to do. Get them on a winning streak. Get them, turn the whole program around to make them where so that they're winners.
Winners in what sense? They're winning the SWAC. I'm not, no disrespect to the SWAC. No disrespect. I'm it. But yeah, they won the SWAC. What difference does that make in the totality of the person that you are portraying to be of?
How is it portrayed when he said, from the beginning, like, guarantee he will stay here.
I understand. I get that.
But see, my thing is, right, like you were saying, say they did jump up to the, the SEC or ACC or anything
They
like
would
that.
get washed.
What about the basketball team?
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Is that him? No. You got Mo Williams down there as your basketball coach. Get another coach that brings that type of attention to your basketball team if you want to carry it that way. And get recruits to come play basketball.
One person can't just.
Yeah, I know, but
one
like I
person
say, you
can't
can't put
just
that
be his-
responsibility on him.
Yeah, it's not his responsibility. I'm never saying it's his
Like I say,
responsibility.
his ideology was great. Like
It's an ideology we've heard in the past.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna change it. But once I get a better opportunity, of
I
course
like the
I'm going
blueprint.
to leave. That's a professional move. I would do the same. It's a professional
I
move.
laid the
But
blueprint
the blueprint of what though?
on how to win.
Win what? The SWAC or win overall? Because the goal was for HBCU to be able to compete with a Power 5, not to compete with an HBCU.
That's the only way.
That's no disrespect to any HBCU player, because some of them is dogs. I know them personally. But it's a different level. It's a different level.
Because they couldn't even win the bowl.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about
You
it.
talk about a prodigy of Frank Gore who could really be still playing in the league right now.
Talk about
They
it.
just born.
What has
like,
no disrespect, and he's a very what is the definition of winning in his eyes? Is it to go 6-10, or is it to be a national champ?
Well, let's see.
That's all I'm saying.
And my whole thing is like he went to a team that won one game, to a school that won one game. You know what I mean? It ain't like he had other offers. I'm pretty sure he had other offers.
Yeah. But man, that was good, dude.
You know what I mean?
Let's go back to my man Tory Lanez. I thought we were shifting back to my man Lanez, man. Thought we was just
No
The
DNA.
boy's out of here, man.
Look, no DNA.
That boy's about to get
No
that
nothing,
extradition, exile.
I don't know what happened
From
so
US.
allegedly.
Oh no, we know now the fact is that I'm mad. You know what
No
I'm mad
DNA?
about? Huh?
No DNA.
But
It's his gun.
I'm gonna tell you, let's be. And I actually had to realize too.
It's so many people.
He actually is guilty of the charges that he was charged with. We're kind of, I think a lot of us, which I'm a prisoner too, I thought he was charged for something else. I'm not going to say, you can Google it. But when you look at the actual charges that he was actually tried for, he is guilty on all counts from whatever documentation, whatever thing. Only thing I would say is he should have took the plea deal before the trial started.
Where's the bodyguard?
He should have took the. I wasn't at trial.
Where's this bodyguard?
As
As a litigator, like you said, there might not have been no DNA, but
the
it was
prosecution
his gun.
did their job.
And
There was
time in between before the gun was confiscated, so we don't know what happened prior to that.
What somebody you got a gun?
Why did you smash Tory, man? City girls down for that, man. How you gonna let that? How you gonna be this?
I pray that everybody is healing in their journeys. I pray that everybody's healing in their
City boys up, city girls down.
So in the comment section, like we said earlier, drop your goals for 2023.
Yeah.
Realistic goals.
Yeah.
Realistic. Not something that you're gonna stop by June.
Yeah.
Realistic.
You mean February?
Yeah.
I'd like to shoot people some bail. Do it in year 23.
I'll say March.
Shout out to you saying the Jordan here.
Yeah.
Not gonna LeBron here.
No comment. So,
stop crowding up my gym, man. Don't interrupt my
I'll be crowded forever until February.
Just
So if you're gonna
wasting
go,
time.
please go on a reasonable hour.
If you're gonna go get a guest pass. Don't get a membership.
Nah, those are the worst ones. Those are the ones I'm talking about.
Waste your money.
You're advocating for the ones I don't want.
I'm saying you gonna waste your money for what? You know what I mean?
You locked in.
Go get the free pass, the day pass.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You locked in for a
That's the
12-month
worst
contract. Get that guest pass, man.
That guest
Different
pass,
places.
you know what I mean?
Go get that guest pass. Different places. use different emails.
You know what I mean?
Life hack.
That's the ones doing arm curls when it's laid, then back curls and stuff. I'm like, man, use the thing right.
And last but not least, I saw this on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Can we stop as a people? As a people, putting men against women, talking about relationship goals, talking about stuff that who pays more in the household, who does all this.
Are you talking general, or are you just talking specifically culture?
That's a conversation for another day.
I just want to.
No, he's just laying that out there.
No, I'm talking about black people.
Yeah, I was about to say.
What you was just about to ask that because they can get deep.
Yeah.
No, he said no. He ain't started. He said,
yeah, just stop putting these polls up.
For 2023.
Like, let's stop
dividing the culture.
I talk to a lot of people from different races, and they don't talk about any of this at all.
No.
At all. So I'm going to just leave it at that. If you're looking for a wife, a husband, you got to look within yourself first.
Sound like a Jerry Springer drop. What Jerry thought.
Just saying.
Look within yourself intrinsically.
You got a story?
Really? Like I do. I see it dropping. Your kid ever hit you with a comeback, like you might be picking on them about something that they're doing, whether it be like messy clothes or being sloppy or taking care of their hair, and then they hit you with something unexpected you got no comeback for?
You talking about your kid or any kid?
Yeah, it could be any kid.
Remember what I said when they said, yo, Coach K, your hairline, what's up with your hair, bruh? He said, when I used to have a gum buffet and the kids don't know what, these young kids don't know what that is. Yeah. They used to be like, yo, why your haircut look like that? And one time with kids, I was doing the attendance and he just stopped. He said his name and he was like, yo, your hairline pushed back, bruh. I had no comeback. I had to be disrespectful, and I realized this 9-year-old got me.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
He got me.
So that happened today.
I got a little story about that. My man, I ain't gonna say his name, big guy though. I showed you him before. We went down, meet like Michael Vick and all that. We meeting them. Little boy come up to him like, man, you play in the NFL? I said, yeah. I'm a guard for the Raiders. He said, y'all trash. And walked up. Like, my man couldn't do nothing or say nothing, but
Bite that bullet, man. Kids is harsh.
Absolutely.
Kids is harsh.
You got his mom today. She was like, cutting his hair, he ain't washed his hair. She's like, man. Like, move first. Well, he kept on moving in. She's like, boy, stay still before you mess up your hair. And I thought you need to wash your hair. And then when I turned around in the chair, he looked at mine like, have you seen your hairline lately?
Cut.
Yeah. And mom didn't have nothing back. She's just like, boy, don't talk about my hairline.
That's one.
I just dropped my head like, I was like, oh man. I didn't even want to look at it because, once you look at it, you're engaged in the I didn't even look at mom, but she just had, trying to grow her edges back, the struggle. Yeah, but he's like, he turned around, he's like, you look at your hair. You looked at your hairline lately. I was like, yeah.
Kids are harsh, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But hey,
peace and blessings.
That's another episode here.
Kids
man.
are trash.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below.
And y'all drop the topics y'all want to hear. Let's do a fan segment. Y'all drop the comments, any topics y'all want to hear.
Shout out to girlfriends over sisters.
Nah, you lost. You won in the polls, like I said, you lost the comment.
Which one matters?
The debate match. I could care less about that vote. Bush won and he lost.
It's your boy Frankie B. It's your boy Frankie B. You know what I mean?
CUTT N UP Podcast, new 2023. We out here, tennis.
See y'all next time.